Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could, introduce yourself to my viewers and listeners.
What's up, y'all? I'm Ashley Wardlow. I'm the world's best private investigator in the world, Craig. No, for real. You might have seen me on Crime Stories with Nancy Grace. I do podcasts, other radio segments. I am also a dating coach, and I am the host and creator of a new and upcoming docuseries called Love and Layovers. And you can find that on all platforms. Check out Love and Layovers.
Okay, for sure, for sure. And we're going to get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? But what I like to do, I like to get as much as the full story as I can in this short amount of time. So if you don't mind, we're going to start from the top. Where you from? Where you grew up?
Oh, I'm 290 all day.
Okay, shout out,
Chicago
290.
girl. Yep. Born and raised West Side. Went to Lane Tech. I was happy over there in my high school.
I'll
Go
never
Indians.
forget that ass whooping, boy.
Hey,
Bro.
Lane Tech headed,
I
okay?
played football, boy. They beat the shit. That's the one game
As
I
they
did not
should.
have fun in, boy. That
Yeah.
other dude was beating the fuck out of my ass, boy. There was some big boys over there.
Yeah. But no, shout out to Lane Tech, all my Indians. Left from there, went straight to the army.
To the army. God
Ding, ding,
damn.
ding. Yeah, man.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's slow down. Let's slow down. So, if you don't mind me asking, you know what I'm saying, everybody experiences out west is different. If you don't mind sharing, what was your experiences like early growing up out west?
Um, Keep it 100 with you. My experiences wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I went through the street fights,
Mm-hmm.
the brawls. Mind you, not starting them, but had to finish them. So I went through that. Definitely experienced people trying to abduct me. That happened a few times. My brother had to save me, literally. My cousins had to save me. People chased me down the street with their cars trying to throw me in there. And definitely experienced gun violence. I lost my little brother to gun violence. He didn't have anything to do with anything.
Mm-hmm.
Football player. He went to Marshall,
Mm-hmm.
an honor student, and we lost him back in that kind of ran me away from Chicago, to
Mm-hmm.
be honest. But I'm back now.
Mm-hmm.
But those was my experiences, man. I mean, Chicago, don't get me wrong, it made me tough.
Mm-hmm.
So anywhere that I've lived in the world now, I'm a tough girl.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody run nothing on me.
Sure.
I'm not a
Hell
goofy.
yeah. If you can make it here,
Baby, you can make it anywhere.
you went to the army, goddamn it.
Yeah.
No, but no.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you sharing that, and just to touch on a few things you said right there, like when you was experiencing these things, you know what I'm saying, did that affect your ultimate decision to leave? Like, was it like a part of you like experiencing these things like when I can, I'm up, you know what I'm saying, or was that just how the things played out, or did you become comfortable, you know what I'm saying, in that?
Um, I would say I always planned to leave.
Mm.
That was my goal, to get older and go to college somewhere else. Um, when my brother passed away, that pushed me. Like, I literally left 6 months after he died,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of packed my car, transferred schools because I was going to Chicago State, transferred schools, and I just took off. Literally, me and my dog
Mm.
gone,
Mm-hmm.
left to Miami.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, losing your brother to gun violence, you know what I'm saying, um, and that's something I've experienced as well. Was that your first time experiencing gun violence, and how close was you and your brother's relationship?
um, it definitely was my first time, like, losing somebody to gun violence. Um, I feel like I was younger when other people passed away. I know my uncle passed away. I was younger. But I will say this: I remember the screams from my mom when her brother passed away to gun violence
Mm,
as a kid. And some stuff you don't remember everything,
for
but I
sure.
was definitely a kid when I heard her screaming, and I never wanted to hear that again. I was scared,
Mm-hmm.
but I knew something had happened before she even said something happened.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like my first real experience, gun violence, my uncle passing away, but I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So now, fast forward, I was like 21 at the time when my brother passed, and that was my first time, because you see it on TV,
Mm-hmm.
but when it hit home, it hit different.
Mm-hmm.
And now you feel different. Like when you see it on TV, you don't just be like, man, that's messed up. Like you feel for them people. You feel for their family. You feel for them, everybody.
For sure, and I can definitely relate because when my brother passed, I tell people all the time like I thought we was like superheroes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we 16, 17, 18, we all together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying in the prime. You know, and we didn't been shot at. You know what I'm saying? We had our little pea shooters and shit, but when that shit really happened for
Hmm.
me, you know what I'm saying personally, it was like I decided. You know what I'm saying? Everything happened for me all at one time, but
My little brother was we was close.
mhm,
Okay, we were very close. He was 15 when he passed away. His name's Antonio Johnson.
rest in
Um,
peace.
he was a dope kid. Like again, he played football. He stayed out of the way. He played his video game, Call of Duty. Anytime I would go out and come home late, he'll open the door for me, and that's what he'll be doing. He'll be playing the game. Real smooth kid, but he will bake you. Like he'll bake your ass.
For sure.
That's what we did on the front porch, and it hurts because that's actually where he passed away at,
Mm,
on our front porch, and that's where we used to sit as kids, just talking crap about anybody who walked past,
mm.
and it was all fun and games.
For
Like
sure.
we'll bake my mama sometime.
For
Like
sure. Hell yeah.
everybody could get it. Nobody was safe.
For
But
sure.
yeah, that hurt me to the core
Hmm.
because again, he didn't have anything to do with anything. Mind his business.
Hmm.
Super quiet kid outside, but like in the house, he'll talk a little bit more. But yeah.
Hmm. Now you mentioned it happened on y'all front porch. Like, do you guys like know the circumstances? Like, was anybody ever charged? Like, was it like a drive by or
Yeah.
what was
So
the situation?
super open book. They were shooting at someone else.
Mm.
It wasn't him. My little brother got shot, and my mom did too.
Mm.
And my
Sorry to
mom
hear that.
survived. And it's crazy because that night I had went out with some friends from college. We had a really good time, and I remember coming home late. He opened the door for me again, and by this time I had moved out. Okay, I had then moved and moved over to Beverly.
Mm.
I was going to Chicago State.
Mm.
But that weekend I had came back home, and I remember that morning just messing with him. Like really messing with him. I think that Kevin Hart was out when You Gonna Learn Today. Like I think I kept bothering him about that. Took my mom to the grocery store, literally came back and he was telling her like, hey, I seen some guys over here, um, you know, riding past, looking and stuff like that. And they came back and unfortunately he was on the porch. I had just walked in. I had a nail client there. I was doing nails. I was busting on nails. My little cousin was there. It was just like a regular Sunday and beautiful weather. And all of a sudden, shots rang out. I'm literally in my room, stooped over, taking polish off her toes. And at first, I thought it was firecrackers. And then when I saw the window shatter, bullet went right over my head, went out through the window. That's when I knew okay, it wasn't fake. Like this ain't no firework. Okay. And I literally just kind of ran outside. I saw him laying down. I saw all the graphic stuff that you're not supposed to see for somebody that you love. My mom, of course, is screaming because she's shot too, but she's more so concerned about him because he's not moving no more. And of course, other people there just kind of going crazy. And I low key feel like I just kind of blacked out after I called the police. I called them. I'm sure they had a lot of calls come in, but I remember just kind of passing out on the kitchen floor a little bit, like, whoa. And then coming back to life and going outside again. And by that time, ambulance was there, taking him to the hospital. A lot of people outside. And just kind of surreal moment, to be honest. Surreal.
Mm. I appreciate you sharing that with us. After taking a loss like that and leaving, is that something that you continue to grieve with, or is that something that you felt like not necessarily that you forget about it, but
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying when you take this next chapter, you try to what I'm saying not necessarily grieve, but use it what I'm saying to motivate you to
Yeah.
move forward.
No, I definitely use it as motivation. My little brother was like my biggest advocate. He loved me and I loved him back. And a lot of things that I do today, I always think about him. I'm like, man, I know my little brother will love this. He'll be like, man, Ashley, that's cool. That's dope. I like that. And of course, you have your moments, right?
Mm.
You're going to have your moments on holidays, on
For
birthdays.
sure.
I got his tattoo. I look at it and I smile when I see it though.
Yeah.
But I know my little brother and I can't ball up and crawl under a rock because he would talk about me. He'll be like, "Now, Ashley, get up, go do your stuff." And a lot of stuff I do for him, I can't lie. A lot of stuff I do. Like he didn't get to go to concerts. He didn't go, experience traveling. So I do all of that for him.
Mhm. did you ever, you know what I'm saying, consider like crashing out? And if so, like why not? Like what kept you from, you know what I'm saying, keeping level head? And not even like crashing out, but like having a mental breakdown. Cause like you said, you seen some things that
Yeah.
some people you don't even supposed to see. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So how did you stay sane mentally? You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind sharing that.
So a little bit after he passed, I did, like I said, I kind of ran away to Miami. I had to get away. I couldn't be here anymore because you go to the mall, you go past the cemetery, like all these places, and he's there. You see what I'm saying? Or memories are there. So, of course, I had to do counseling. I'm a big advocate, do your counseling. I like group counseling sessions with people who've been through similar things because they can relate, right? Only other people can say, yeah, yeah, I feel you, but you don't really feel me, okay? So counseling definitely helped, and just being around family when I would come home to visit, love on my parents.
Mm-hmm.
I hated seeing them like that, so I feel for them in a different way. Like I'm your daughter, and that was my brother, but I'm sorry. Like I hated that happened. I hated all of that.
For sure, for sure. And I'm sorry for your loss, and like I said, thanks you again for sharing that. Um, so you go to Miami. When you go to Miami, what's the plan?
Miami was giving Miami, man.
Man,
Hey.
I've been to like these many places, Miami, Vegas, like Miami, Vegas.
Hmm.
I was broke. We was in Miami for like 5, 6 days. Boy, it was time to come back. I'm
Bumming it.
like, hey, send me some money to check my motherfucking bags, bitch.
You could sleep on the beach.
Yeah, I spent like we didn't even go to the beach. We lived in the club in the mall,
What?
bro. I'll never again. We went for one of my homegirl's birthday, sure. I'll
Hmm.
never again, sure. I ran
Yeah.
through like $5 in like 5 days, and I'm not even one of them type of guys, sure. It was
Yeah.
club ad 1,300 for a section, just
That's how it
crazy
is.
shit, sure.
Everybody a Kardashian out there.
But never again. I'm going back to Vegas, goddamn it.
No, but Miami gave what it supposed to. So I did transfer schools, right? I went to Chicago State. So I had a plan, sort of. Of course, that happened unexpectedly. But when I did get out there, I had gotten into FIU, go Panthers. Um, I had some jobs lined up, but I primarily did research, okay? I'm a science geek. So white lab coat and their
What
trial
type
and
of
error.
research?
I did a few different kinds. I did some biochemistry research, a lot of chemistry, and some forensic research. I actually patented a device where you can go and you'll put a specimen on there, and you don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you at a crime scene. You don't know what it is, and you put it on there, and this device is going to tell you like if it's blood, semen, saliva, all right there. So you ain't necessarily got to take it back to the lab to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like some real quick stuff that you can do, and it got patented. It was nice.
That's raw.
Yep.
I bought a microscope, but it wasn't the one. It wasn't let they sent me like little specimen like bug wings and
Hmm.
shit. But I was trying to get the one where I could see like germs and shit. So I had sent it
Hmm.
back to him, bro. But
Yeah, them gonna be hard
yeah,
to get your hands on.
yeah, I'm sure. But I like that shit too. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So you down there in Miami doing that? Is it strictly school, or are you, you know what I'm saying, doing entrepreneur shit outside of that as well?
At first it was strictly school.
Mm-hmm.
It was school and getting away from
Mm-hmm.
like kind of running away from what had happened
Yeah.
in Chicago. So
You got the ocean, you know what I'm saying? All
yeah,
that shit going on,
yeah.
the clubs,
The clubs gave what they were supposed to, man. I remember the future era like it was yesterday.
Mhm.
But yeah, meeting friends, right?
So
Politicking, meeting people out. I always been a social butterfly. So when I got out there, I didn't know anybody, and now some of my best friends, like I was just in my best friend wedding. He from there. We went to school together.
hmm
So of course it was a struggle too. Let me say this: college life out there was a struggle because I wasn't from there, so I was paying out of state tuition,
okay.
and that was an extra like 10 bands, 10 thou wow.
hmm
Okay. So I was
I
struggling.
would have been out of school like a motherfucker.
Hey, I was struggling. Okay. I worked at the registration office. I worked, I did everything. I did nails. Of course, I did the research. Like, I used to have like 3 or 4 jobs at a time and still went to school full time.
hmm
Sometimes I don't even know how I used to do it and still party.
hmm
I don't know how, but I did.
As somebody growing up in Chicago, going to school in Chicago, then going to Miami, Florida, which some people say is probably one of the craziest places in
Mhm.
America. What's some of the biggest differences to you, good or bad? What's some of the things you like? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying, between the two.
It was always a vibe, to be honest. I mean, every city got their crazy parts, right?
Mhm.
But for the most part, it was just a vibe. The biggest difference is like, okay, it's kind of warm year round, so everybody kind of happy all the time.
Bro.
Like everybody ain't walking around like,
Yeah.
man, it's gonna get cold outside. It's hot every day,
Yeah.
so we not thirsty to go outside and enjoy the weather
Mm.
because it's good every day.
Right.
Even in the rain, we out there jumping up and down, happy.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest thing, just seeing different vibe from people.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever get homesick
Of
down there?
course, of
Mm-hmm.
course. I was always homesick because I grew up with my mom and dad, my brothers, our dog. Like I was always with them. So of course I got homesick. I think it didn't hurt me too bad though because I had went away to the army, and that was the first time I had been away from my family
Mm-hmm.
for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the first experience. So when I got out there to Miami, I think just the motivation to be somewhere else. I wasn't coming back.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't coming back.
In Miami, what was you eating? Cause we walked out. We walked out on a. It was a. We walked out on a. It was a Denny's or IHOP.
Mm-hmm.
We walked in. They gave us some watery eggs. The
Um,
licking. Motherfuckers was on
oh
was
yeah,
on toilet. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that part.
So, what was y'all eating? What was you eating down
I
there?
was eating the rice and beans.
That's it's like the last day. Somebody was like, "Joe, you gotta eat. You gotta go to the hood and get some food." Like,
Yeah.
y'all tell us now. Don't.
Yeah, no, the hood always had the good food, like the little spots on the corner.
Mm.
I don't know, the rice and beans, the platanos.
Mm.
But I will say this: if you ain't tried the Big Pink, and that's on South Beach, it's on like
Yeah.
Washington, I believe. They got the best chicken and waffles I've ever had,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm surprised. Right, you would think like Atlanta, maybe here. No, the Big Pink, you got to get the chicken and waffles. It's fire.
For sure. I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm
That
gonna hold you
part.
to that. So, the army, the Navy SEAL.
Yeah, it was the
What-
Army,
which one?
Army Reserve. Yeah.
So what made you enlist?
After
Not what made you.
About to
What
tell
what
you something else.
what grabbed your interest in enlisting?
here go another thing. So I
On
skipped
the
the grade,
AR-15. No, I'm
right?
just-
No, I didn't. I keep the straight going, Sean. Just like no, I skipped the grade, right?
Mhm.
And I graduated high school earlier because I skipped the grade. I skipped from 6th to 8th grade. So of course I. Why you look like that?
I barely made it to 6th grade. God damn it, bro! They was
Hey.
in 5th grade, nigga. Like 6 times 6,
Yeah.
nigga. Bro.
Now I skipped the grade and I was valedictorian, not to toot the horn, but
Oh yeah. You
But-
doing that?
yeah. So when I went to Lane, of course I graduated early.
Lane Tech. I should have known.
Yeah, right. They always
I went to
say that.
Foreman, bro.
Foreman.
Yeah.
No, just playing. These are my Foreman meals. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, I'm finna send these to my Hornets. I'm finna send this clip to my Hornets.
Hey, call the Indians.
Hornets assemble. Bzz, bzz.
To my symbol. No, no shade, no shade. No smoke. But yeah, I graduated early, right?
Mhm.
So I couldn't do everything that everybody else could do because I wasn't 18,
Mhm.
and I wasn't gonna be 18 for a whole year. So the plan was to go to Howard University. That's why I got accepted to. And my daddy wasn't having it. He was like, "You're not going that far."
Mhm.
And again, I'm not 18, so I couldn't really do what I wanted to do. And low key, my mom, she the one who kind of low key snuck and signed the paper for the military because I was like, I can use educational benefits, all of that, and I wanted to be a cop too.
Mhm.
So, and my uncle, he was in the military at one point. So I think my mom, she was like, I'm gonna sign the papers.
Mhm.
My dad, he was mad, he was, but he got over it, and I enlisted as a military police officer.
So you wanted to be a cop and you wanted to be. Well, you just want to be a superhero type shit. I'm sure. Type shit. For sure. So, what was your experiences like? You know what I'm saying? Just dealing with the army. You know what I'm saying? You hear good things, you hear bad things. What was your experiences in the army?
It was hard.
Mhm.
We had some of the hardest training. I remember going in and I met this girl who was going for like a different type of job than I was,
Mhm.
but we was kind of like around each other. But apparently the military police was the hardest training. I ain't gonna lie, that was hard. And I think the hardest part was me going in, the Chicago girl who could say what I want, and them drill sergeants like, no, you can't.
Mhm.
But I think I won everybody over because I was funny.
Mhm.
So drill sergeants used to crack jokes with me. They used to laugh. Of course, all the girls we sleep. That was my first time being around all these women in one bay.
Yeah, you must be really funny because I ain't even supposed to be laughing.
No, man, I was definitely they was cracking jokes all the time.
Mhm.
And what's funny is they didn't know, like, as funny as I was inside the bay, like when it came to the girls,
Mhm.
like I held it down. I was like, hey y'all, we ain't doing this, we ain't doing that. I
Mm,
kind of ran that up
mm,
in there. I did. And
mm,
of course, I had my people with me, but you kind of had to set expectations because some of the girls be doing stuff and get everybody in trouble.
mm,
I remember being on the ground in the push up position for like an hour one time because my battle buddy had did something. I didn't know what she did. So they had both of us down there sliding, sweating.
mm.
Everybody outside getting smoked in the rain, and we in there sliding. I don't know what's going on, but if one person do something, you in trouble. So I had to kind of keep it in line.
Now, are you still in the reserve now?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not after the situation with my little brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I did take off. They did allow me to like submit paperwork and kind of show like what I was doing with my life, and they did give me a honorable discharge.
Mm-hmm.
So
For sure.
it wasn't no X on my back or nothing, but
So
it was
you
gonna be
got
hard
them
to be paying them.
discounts on, bro.
Yeah, man,
I ain't gonna say
forward to
that. For sure.
that.
But no, that's dope too. That's brave too, cause I always say like in my other life I would have joined like that
hmm
shit type shit. I would have did that shit if I probably would have had like the outlet to it.
Yeah,
Cause I see him, I be watching them flying the jets. I be like that shit raw as hell. I'll
I
be
ain't
like,
doing the plane thing.
I'll fly a jet.
You on that?
I do that shit.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sure. I would. You don't even gotta touch the ground. What? I
I'm
just killed
cool on that.
100 niggas. Nah, just playing.
Cool on that.
Bro. But so after school, during school, when do you start investigating, or when do you is that something you learn while you in school, like learning the forensic stuff? Like, how does that become a part of your repertoire?
So the forensic stuff, right? That's I got 3 degrees, and all of them kind of focus on forensics.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is forensic chemistry. That's the bachelor's.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was doing that, I interned at the crime labs, the stuff y'all see on CSI Miami, all that stuff. I was in there. The real parts of it though, not the TV versions.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw like, okay, the 9 to 5, not necessarily for me. It wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I enjoyed being there and extracting DNA and calibrating machines, it wasn't for me.
Was these in Chicago labs?
No, this is in Miami.
I was gonna say.
But I did research here in Chicago too, at Chicago State. I done won symposiums and everything. Like
So do
I'm a
you hear like
researcher.
the thing like they be like Chicago don't solve nothing, like what they be doing with the evidence?
I feel like they keep it for a little while. I don't think they can destroy it. I don't know what they do here in Chicago.
Yeah.
I feel like they would have to keep it because
Yeah.
it's not closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom just asked me that.
It's unlimited because we be
Yeah,
seeing. I'll be watching this shit on the Reddit.
yeah. I actually, my hope is to one day be able
Like,
to get
CSI
live
must
and
not
look
be in
into that.
Chicago, goddamn it.
Yeah, no. Hopefully one
No,
day
it's
I'm
like
able
what
to do that.
if somebody they want, like you do
hmm
something to a child or a cop, you going next day
Yeah,
they gonna have the
yeah.
video, all that shit. But
Celebrity, they
certain,
move different.
yeah,
But yeah, no, hopefully one day I'm able to open a lab and I can focus on cold cases. That's like a big dream of mine to
that's
do that.
dope.
Work on all cold cases, the stuff that they push to the back, they ain't got
You
time
know,
for.
that'd be a big thing in Chicago. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Some people think it's like a serial killer in Chicago.
Yeah. Hey, they everywhere.
Yeah.
They everywhere, boy.
Oh
Stop
yeah,
playing.
yeah. Yeah. Hey, I don't know nothing. I ain't seen nothing. No, I'm just playing.
Everywhere.
I ain't just playing, but PI, you know what I'm saying? So you got all the background in these fields, you know what I'm saying? It's still unlimited other fields that you could have went
Went
into.
into, yeah.
So what was it about private investigating? Cause like that, you like on your own,
Yeah.
you can't call for backup, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So what made you get into that?
I'm gonna tell you why. So I did get interviewed, or they told me to come to interview for FBI,
Eee!
CIA. I done did all of that. Like, but when I went to the interviews, and they was straight up. They was like, "Look, if you want to have a
You
family,
gotta cut your dreads.
no."
Oh.
They was like, "If you want to have a family, this ain't for you. Cause when we need you, we need you. We gonna send you anywhere. Like, it ain't. Oh, I want to go here. I want to go there. No, they gonna put you where the need is." And I remember looking at the man. He was like, "Most of us here divorced," and I was like, "Whoa." And mind you, I was young. But I still knew I wanted to have a
That's a
family.
man to every job. No,
Yeah, shut up. Nah, I knew I wanted to have a family,
Mm.
and that wasn't the biggest thing. I think me being in the military for a little while, I think like you can't go where you want to, you can't move how you want to move. So I was like, that's probably not going to be for me, even though I can do it and be cold at it, but it's not for me. So I started looking into other routes where I can help people, I can move how I want to move, and use my degrees. And I was like, let me check out this PI stuff, and went to the school for it, took my course, got my certification, and Hey,
Mm.
I've been cold at it. And mind you, I've been nosy. I've been
Yeah,
cold.
that's what I was saying. Because I'm saying y'all already got a head of talent at that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, um, now you make it sound so easy. You know what I'm saying? But what? I know you can't give away your secrets. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But what goes into being a private investigator outside of what you know what I'm saying? My old lady might do. You know what I'm saying? On the Facebook, on the Twitter, or something type shit. You know what I'm saying? What's the differences?
You got to be able to think outside the box. Um, when you're a licensed private investigator, which I am, and when you have a licensed agency, you can get your hands on things that other people can't get their
Mm.
hands on. Okay, you got to have a license to get certain subscriptions. So, a lot of the stuff that y'all see on the internet, and it'd be like $1 for this background report,
Mm.
9.99. They're not going to give you what we can give you because we have the license to access this stuff.
Mm.
So I think that's a big thing right there. They
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
She not cold like me. And I think I got a digital forensics degree too, a master's in that. And that's when I get down with the electronics. So if you think it's deleted, it's not. Okay, I will find it. And mind you, I get paid to be nosy, so I'm very proud of it.
So digital, is it like strictly digitally, or you like do hardware too, like hard drives and
Yeah,
shit like
hard
that?
drives, any type of electronic device. If you think it's gone, it's not.
Yeah, for sure. I watch true crime all day long.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely
that part
definitely
is real.
believe that. You know what I'm saying? But I never known anybody with your skills and talent.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely intrigued. Um, doing that, if you don't mind, could we hear the craziest thing that you've investigated? You don't got to use real names or nothing, but what's one of the craziest things to you
Mhm.
that you couldn't believe your damn, like you looking through the binoculars like what the fuck? Like if you could give us that story.
So I definitely got a lot. I'll say the one that come to mind first. I was just really surprised. You know how they usually say the men be cheating.
Mm-hmm.
This time it was the reverse. Okay. The lady was cheating, but she had a good life. Like she was set.
Mm.
Rich husband, beautiful baby, big crazy house, successful husband, and you got you a nice job too. And that man was adamant. He like, look, I know she's doing something. So we definitely was able to catch her. And what you gotta learn is you gotta be patient when you're a PI. Okay, you go out there on the first day, you might be sitting there in your car. Ain't nothing finna happen. But you gotta be patient because on that third day, she cut the rug. Okay. She cut the rug. Not only was she was cheating with a bum. Like a guy who lived in the trailer park.
Mm.
And your man rich. And I'm like, and I'm single. Why did she get the good man?
He was up in there banging that lady head against the wall. That
Wrong with
was
you? Hey, and when I tell you the footage and stuff, and the place that they was in, it was like a rural area, so we couldn't really just stick in, like sit there and not stick out, so to
mm.
speak. So we had to do our part, go jogging, acting like we just lived there. We jogging, getting photos and videos. She outside cutting up. I mean, getting her butt squares on and everything.
Mm.
You can't deny that this part.
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
They
They
like the CEO at the concert and shit,
yeah.
at the Coldplay concert.
Yeah, but that was one of the crazy ones for me because I was like, dang girl, you got it made and you out here tripping, like
Mm-hmm.
tweaking.
Now, give us one exciting one, like any one when you had to chase somebody, or you was getting chased, or somebody got the drop on you, or you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Also, I used to be in the field. Okay, and when I say in the field, I mean
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
field.
Let me
Right.
clear that up. Let us know, cause in the field on this show, me and you was in the trench.
No, no, in the field in that world means like I used to go out and actually do the surveillance
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So I done been everywhere: casinos, South Beach hotels, all expenses paid for, different cities, different countries. They
Let me
paying
find
for
out you a
yeah.
master of the skies,
I
goddamn it.
am.
Oh.
I am.
Turtle,
Take my
turtle.
bag. Stay with a disguise. But no. He's about some turtle. But
On
no,
the master of the skies movie. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I used to go and chase this one lady down. And I say chase her down because the man didn't care if she knew like we was made. He like, look,
Mm.
she probably know y'all watching. I don't care. I still want to know where she at. And this girl, I don't know if she drove race cars for a living, but she was out there doing the thing. You hear me? Like I'm trying to follow her. She busting all type of U-turns. I'm like, man, I know I'm about to get a ticket, but it is what it is. And it became a competition at that point. It was kind of like she knew we was there, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm finna catch you.
yeah.
I'm finna catch you. That was one of the crazy ones. But another one, I was jogging. I had set this whole sting operation up, jogging. Called her. We do pretext calls.
Mm.
I tell her like, hey, UPS outside. She like, oh, okay, here I come. She come out there walking her dog. I'm jogging. Got cameras set up everywhere too, outside. And I started throwing stuff out my pocket like I dropped something. And of course, she a good Samaritan, so she was like, "Oh my God, let me help you." She been over to help me, but mind you, she can't bend over because she just said her back messed up for
Mm.
work. So this is like a workers' comp case. She like, "Hey, I can't do nothing. I can't move. I can't bend over." I
Mm.
got all these
They say
videos. She
my
bending
job be
over.
doing that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's
That's
stupid.
crazy. That shit real. That's
Yeah. Hey, let
crazy.
me tell you, it's real. If you don't know, now you know.
That shit crazy. No, some doing
Don't
my
be
job
saying
got popped
you
like
you
that.
can't do nothing. We didn't call Buddy out playing ball like he Michael Jordan. Okay, he
The
said he
dude at
couldn't
my
do
job
nothing.
was riding motorcycle on bro.
Hey, vroom, they somebody watching you, my boy.
But that's crazy. We didn't know it. We like, how the fuck they know that though? Like, yeah,
Hey,
that's
look, don't shoot
crazy.
the messenger. We just doing what we do.
That's
But
crazy.
stop lying. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Now, also in that field, have you ever been hired by the bad guy? Like,
mm,
had like the bad guy with all the money and beating on his girl trying to escape. He like, hey, go
oh,
forget me.
listen,
And has it have to, does that ever check your moral compass? Like, yeah, I ain't
yeah,
see shit. I couldn't
yeah.
find him, man.
Look, before we take on any case, we actually talk to the client. We get a feel for them. We do a background on them
Mm,
because we have had people call before who was doing something with some malicious intent.
mm,
Okay, they out here trying to find out where somebody live because they trying to do something to them,
mm,
and we really got to make sure we do our back part to know like, okay, this ain't sounding right.
mm,
We're not gonna take your case because if we do, it's gonna end up on us, right?
mm.
Picture somebody that's running from an abusive relationship, and
Right.
we tell him exactly where she at, what time she
Them the
leave,
ones that be
all of
paying.
that.
They be having the bread.
Yeah, no, but we do our part. Ain't
Yeah, for
nobody
sure.
finna call us and be like, yeah, we want you to do this. Because mind you, money, we not finna look for money. We need to make sure that we safe,
Mm.
and that person might be in danger. So yeah, well, no, we don't play that.
What's one of your favorite tools to use as a PI
Mm,
in the field or in the crib?
I would say any type of device that got a hidden camera,
Mm. They going
a
psycho
mug.
with them now.
Yeah, they going crazy. And mind you, they wasn't out back when
Yeah,
I
yeah, for
started.
sure.
So the most we had was like the pen, maybe a mug, some glasses, but not that good quality. Now they got these Ray-Bans out here where you could just tell them to record. But even if you got these good things, you still got to kind of hide them because now everybody on game.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to kind of get crazy with it. You got to hide stuff inside of stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean,
I
it's
got a
like
camera right here.
crazy to the point. Like you could like you at first you have to get the teddy bear, take the stuff
Yeah,
out. Now you
yeah.
just buy the
Nah,
teddy bear with the camera in the eyeball already.
the
You know what I'm
the,
saying?
the smoke detector,
Right, you can buy the smoke detector
the
with it in,
charger,
right? It's a type shit
everything.
on bro. So it's definitely a crazy time,
Yeah,
man. So
man.
that's your favorite tool. What about now it sounds like you work with yourself for the most part, but did you ever work with a partner and what was that experience like? And
Yeah.
and is that something that you would you rather work with a partner or alone?
Um, it's definitely easier if you following somebody to do like a two-man team.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely easier because then y'all can swap out. People not gonna really get suspicious. But kind of getting down and dirty in the trenches, I did do like a dumpster dive,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to work with a partner because it was unsafe. It was late at night. We going through people trash, looking for what we looking for, which we found. But that was the dirty part of it. But I was with somebody. Hey, don't let the pretty face fool you. I get my
You ever,
hands
you ever
dirty.
got caught doing something like motherfucker turn like, hey, what the fuck y'all doing?
Hey, yeah, low key. I did get caught at somebody's house. I
mm,
got caught doing surveillance, and this the crazy part, right? Because you got to be able to. I ain't no liar, but when I work, yes, I will be one. Okay,
for sure.
because when he came out, I had to think quick. He like,
Following you? No, I ain't following you. No.
yeah, he like, hey, what you doing in front of my house? And I'm like, oh man, I just drove all the way from Chicago. I'm so tired, man. It was like acting, boom. And he was like, man, oh my god, that's a long drive. He went in the house and got me food,
Mm.
got me a piece of cake for their birthday party they was having. I ate it.
You over there taking 100 pictures.
I ate it, got everything I need, and then when I
Then
left, I'm
over.
like, yeah, I'm like, hey, thank you. Got up out of there. But I had to think quick on my feet. You got to be able to do that.
For sure, for sure. Now, before we move on from the private investigator, like what's the current status of it now? Can anybody reach out to you for work? Do you
Yeah.
advertise it?
Yeah.
What and what do you see the future of you taking it?
So you definitely can reach out to me. My company that I work with is called Nathan's Investigations, and it's actually based in Florida. Okay, so you got to have a license per state. We are located in Florida, but we are able to take certain cases across state lines, which is how I'm able to travel and stuff like that. So if people need a background check, you dating somebody you don't know if they being dishonest, definitely hit me up because we can do that background check and see if they lying or not. And I mean, not the 99 cent one, the real one. Okay. Where do I see myself going with it? I feel like I'm the coldest PI. I am. I fit in everywhere. I think outside the box. I'm very good at what I do. So the goal is to, of course, get some calls and have people, celebrities calling me, letting me know what they need done. We got a team, so I'm not the only person that you're gonna see out there.
Yeah.
We got a team of people that work for us. But yeah, that's the goal. Have people hitting me up, and of course, expand from there. Right? I do these background checks for people that call, but maybe I can get like a big contract with a big company or something like that.
Now, do you ever find yourself private investigating your personal life, like your own life, like dude, you know what I'm saying, cousin dude, you know what I'm saying, any like shit like that, you know?
People know who to call. That's why I'm single.
Mm.
Now people know who to call when they need something like that. But for myself, I tried to not do that,
Mhm.
and it bit me in the butt.
Mhm.
So now at this point, yeah, I need to stay on my toes and look up. Like if you're telling me you do X, Y, Z, I need to look that up.
Mm.
At the very minimum, right? I try not to bring my PI life and my dating life,
Mm.
but people be lying, bruh. People be lying so much. I got to see. Like,
Do
stop
you
lying and
do
I
you
won't do
tell them
that.
you a PI, or do you
Yeah, I try to tell them
they
because
still try it, like
they
shit?
still
They
try it.
ain't better than me.
Man, basically.
I'm slicking the shit, goddamn.
Hey, all my homegirls be like, did he not know what you do? And I'm like, yeah, he know. But hey, people be bold. People be bold. So I try not to bring it in my life, but it come out.
For sure. Now, I think that's a great segue into what is it? A docu series?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a docu
it's a
series.
docu series. Now, uh, let's just talk about the synopsis of it. You know what I'm saying? How did you come up with this idea? Was it something you brainstormed on? Was it a spur of the moment thing? Did you have an epiphany? Like, let's just talk about the infancy of your show.
Okay, so the show came about after I was happily unengaged. I
Hold on.
happily
Happily unengaged. Okay, that's a
unengaged.
good thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
absolutely.
That's great.
Very good thing.
So,
Dodged a bullet. Get to keep all my assets.
cause you was on your way.
Hey,
So let's not.
hey.
So how do you go from being engaged to happily unengaged?
Getting hit upside the head.
Usually you get married and then you get unmarried, but you didn't.
No, no.
You didn't marry, get
I
up.
said yes, not I do.
Right. That's what I said. So
Big
you.
thing.
So if you don't mind sharing,
Yeah.
so you was engaged to be
Mhm.
married. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm gonna let you explain.
No, no, no. So, in the most non-shady way I can say it, picture you about to buy a house, right?
Mm.
You see the outside, it look nice. You go on the inside, you like, man, it can need a little work, but I can fix it up.
Mm.
And then you close on the house, you go in and you start working on it, and you like, man, it's a lot more than I anticipated. Like every room toe up, every room got something wrong with it. But you don't necessarily want to give up the building because you just bought it, right? You just bought it, so you like, I'm gonna try to fix it. I'm gonna try to invest in it. But at the end of the day, it just don't work out. It don't work out, so you end up selling the building anyway. And that's kind of like what my situation was. It was not what I expected. I thought it was gonna be one thing. It was the total opposite. And again, I said yes, not I do. So I'm very happy that happened. No shade to anybody, because if you're not the right person, then just stay in your lane. Don't seek out the person that's up here, and you know you're not ready.
Mm. Now, after a situation like that, do you be like outside the PI shit? Do you be like fuck marriage, fuck love type shit, or do you?
No, I'm a hopeless romantic. I
Okay.
still watch all my chick flicks. I be happy as hell. I love that.
Okay, for sure. So back to the synopsis of the show. You know what I'm saying? So you came up with the show, and what was your thoughts like making the show?
So after the unengaged thing, I thought back to what my homegirl told me. This was years ago. She was like, Ashley, yo man, he's just not here in Chicago. I'm sorry. And she said this years ago, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And after this happened, I was like, man, she might be on to something. And I thought about how much I travel. I always travel. And it necessarily don't have to be for work. It could be for, just to go see some of my friends. I got friends all over. So I'm like, you know what? If my man not here in Chicago, let me see where he at. So every city I've been going, holding these events. If you're a boss, If you're not a liar, if you think you got what it takes to come and date me, sign up. And we had these dating events. Men come in there, they put on their Sunday's best or whatever, and we film everything. We ask them crazy questions that's not the typical, tell me what you do, all of that. We skip past the pleasantries and we go straight in. Like, how many kids you got? What's your credit score? How much money you make? Be for real, because I can find out.
Damn.
All of that. Do you take care of your kids? And I mean, not just once every few months. Like, all of this stuff I can find out. So we asking them this, and we kind of putting them in the hot seat because while I'm there on this date with them, right, I got other people there who might have known me for years. They chiming in. They drilling. Like, asking all the questions too. And if you a boss, and if you ain't lying, you're going to be able to hold your ground. If you confident, you're going to answer everything, and you're going to be straight.
That's a hell of a motherfucking show.
Yeah, different cities, man. Different cities. I'm hoping to get to the UK, but
What has the so when you say, of course we know your background with the PI stuff. So when you say you can, do you have like a photo on these guys already to be, or do you be like just letting them know I could if I wanted to?
Yeah, it's more so letting them know I could, so don't come in here and play with me.
Okay, for sure.
Because I like the surprise. Like, I have an assistant, so when the guys sign up, I don't know who coming in there.
That's dope.
I don't vet them. I like it to be organic.
That's dope.
As organic as possible, because we still got to make sure ain't no serial killer coming in.
Yeah, for sure.
But when they do show up, I be surprised too. I'd be real surprised. But I had some good turnouts, some interesting people so far, and I'm excited to drop the content because I haven't dropped everything yet.
Now, you ain't gotta share with us, but I'm gonna ask you. Are you looking for love, or are you just, you know what I'm saying, is you just making your show?
I'm looking for Mufasa.
Hold on, did Mufasa get trampled?
No, Mufasa the king, boy. What you mean?
He got ran over though, right?
Talking about the new one.
I ain't see the new one. I know the old shit.
Stay here.
Okay.
Don't go back so far.
Okay, yeah. So they brought him back.
Yeah, Mufasa is the king around here. I'm looking for Mufasa. No doubt. When I say that, seriously, I just mean like a confident, somebody I'm gonna call my king. Okay, a boss. You can't be a broke boss, but being a boss don't only mean money. Okay, that means you got to be able to walk into any room and shut it down, command respect. Everybody like you. You're a humble guy, but they also know don't play with him.
For sure. That's
what I'm looking for. So, dude, I ain't met it yet, but
now you know what I'm saying. So as the show, how many episodes in are we?
We've been to 3 different states.
Okay.
3 different states. So it'll be a couple episodes based on those states.
What has been your worst date so far, and why?
Somebody drinking too much.
Yeah. What do you mean? What's drinking too much? Like, can't control the drink? Cause I drink too much now, but I can control. I ain't gonna.
The date is over. Okay, go home, Roger. Like, you still here lingering, and we telling you the date is over, and you still trying to kick it. Mind you, when we have these dates, it be a vibe. It don't just be like quiet on set. Can't nobody do nothing. Don't move. We have like, I'll shut down a bar or a restaurant or a venue, and we turn it into like, drinks, a little bit of music here and there until we recording. So some of the people, they do want to stay. We end up having like a...
You done fell in love. What you talking about? The hell?
No, bro. You got to leave the bottle alone. Leave the bottle. And manager, he told me too, like, yeah, I just let you know I was nervous, so I took something to drink. And I'm like, that's fine. You feel me? Have your sippy sip. But I don't need Paul from Temptations in here. Like, I don't need that right there. Right. So, yeah, he was... And then he tried to follow us to the next spot.
Oh, yeah.
My homegirls were finna go... this was in Atlanta. Yeah, we finna go to another spot. But he popped up there. I'm like, how you even know? So that was probably my worst one. But he was, mind you, no shade to him. He cool. He could sing. He got up and sang for me. So
he was a temptation for real. God damn it,
I told you he could sing. But no, that was a lot for me. Like the whole drinking thing.
Now, tell me your best one and why didn't that end the show?
I think my best one actually. My best one, we had an amazing conversation. We stayed longer. We went overtime, okay?
Oh, he gets to stay, dude, watching the episode like, they trying to put me out, though,
No, he went overtime.
They said it was a 1 hour time limit.
No, his was good because we was able to connect, like, mentally, right? We was having conversations about everything, okay? and he was nice looking too. You know, I'm trying to open up when it comes to the looks because I'm not trying to be this shallow girl. Like I have to be like,
That's not being shallow.
yeah.
Not being shallow. You gotta wake up and look over to in the
You
morning.
like, bro,
God
you
damn
ugly
it.
as hell.
You gotta see them weird angles when he take pictures. Hell, no, ain't not being shallow. God damn it.
Well, I like what I like,
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
So the guy was cute. Not my typical guy, but he was cute.
Mm.
He didn't work out though because he told me he had a lot going on with the females. He had a woman,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "She know you here?" He like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay, next." But again, he was cool,
Mm-hmm.
but not for me. Maybe for somebody else. I know that whole poly thing is kind of going up a little bit now, but it's not for me.
For sure. Now, doing your show, you know what I'm saying? Do you take like, well, not do you take, but who all helps you create and put it together? Like, are these all strictly your ideas putting together? Do you have a team? Do you have a production team? Like, what's it like putting the show together?
So I am the production team. I think that's
You the production
sound
team?
crazy, yeah. So
That's your motherfucking trail look like Love and Hip Hop on,
hey,
bro.
I do
She
all
say
that.
I'm state to state,
Yeah.
city to city. Are you him?
Yes. If you the boss, step up.
Oh, bro, dude, watching that shit like,
Me?
where you sign up at? Goddamn.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
sure.
that's all me.
Mm,
I do photos and videography as well.
mm,
Business called Let's Live Entertainment. Sorry, but and that's stemming from my little brother. Let's live. Let's keep going.
that's dope.
But I do all of that, and mind you, this self taught.
Mm,
Ain't
for sure.
nobody like I didn't go to school for this. Clearly, I'm a geek. I'm a science
I did.
geek.
I went to YouTube University.
That part.
Yeah,
That part.
top
Free
of my
99.
class. Yeah,
Yeah, I did too.
scholarship, free scholarship,
Hey.
free ride,
You smart. I knew you had some up in there.
full ride.
You Hornet
Bro,
smart.
I'm still on there, alumni. Oh
But
shit.
no, I learned everything from people that was willing to share,
Mm,
share with me. YouTube of course. But yeah, all that production, I got multiple cameras, lighting, microphones, everything.
mm,
And of course if I go to a city that's it's gonna be a big turnout, I'll hire somebody.
mm,
I'll hire like maybe one or two videographers to come in. Somebody do some B roll for me. Of course, I might even hire an assistant just for that day, like in that city.
mm.
But yeah, I'm gonna make sure I got all them angles. You ain't gonna just be watching one straight thing. It's gonna be multiple angles, and it's gonna give TV. Like it's
I
gonna
can't
give what
wait
it's
till I
supposed
get an assistant. Goddamn, it.
to.
Bro. Hey, this goddamn camera battery low. Goddamn it, no, man. But yeah. So it sound like you got. No, it sound like you got a lot, but you got a lot going on. How do you juggle it all and still maintain, you know what I'm saying, your sanity, your personal life, and things that you enjoy doing outside of
Mm-hmm.
private investigating and the docu series
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that.
I feel like you definitely. I ain't even told you everything I do, so I like that question because it's like you don't even know all the stuff I do. But the biggest thing I do, I'm a full time mommy,
Hmm.
single mom.
That's definitely the
Okay,
big for
that's the
sure.
biggest thing.
That's the
No matter how
big.
many degrees I got, how many jobs, businesses, that's my biggest thing right there, and I'm proud of her.
Hmm.
I got a 4-year-old going on 14,
Hmm.
and she run the show. She travel with me. Okay, she lit. She does gymnastics,
Hmm.
dance, swimming, piano, and I'm about to throw in acting school. So I'm the mummy. Okay,
Hmm.
that comes first, and I think me being back here in Chicago, I'm able to have help from my family. They my crutch.
Hmm.
Okay, if I didn't have them, I know I wouldn't be able to move and do the things I do.
For sure.
So my parents, my cousins, my brother, like everybody help out.
Hmm.
And they know what the goal is. They know the goal is to let Ashley shine, let her do her thing, and she definitely taking us with her. Like
Hmm.
I'm not leaving them behind.
Hmm.
So
Another question, not another question, but a question I ask uh, a lot of my guests is, do you ever get discouraged? And if you do, how do you move forward? Like, do you ever wake up like, man, not man, but fuck this shit. I'm just focus on one thing. I'm just focus on this and not do that, or I'm just focus on I'm gonna go back to school and do that and not worry about this social media stuff and stuff. Do you ever have those thoughts?
not at all. I'm a motivator. Okay, elevation is key, and I feel like you never really done until you got some stuff to leave back for your kids, right? You got
For
your
sure.
kids is set. They know how to move when you're not around. They got multiple properties, whatever money. They know how to move. They know how to treat people. you're not done until that's set right there.
For sure.
So every day I wake up, I'm excited to wake up every day, man.
For sure.
Like I'm excited to look at my calendar and see what I got going on.
Mm,
I check my emails before a text message. So if you need to contact me, you better email me
mm.
because that's how you gonna get to me first. But I look
Man,
forward
that's
to every
crazy.
day.
That's the
Yeah.
last way you contact me. If you
Nah,
don't call, you
man.
got text or call. Text me first, bro.
Nah, man.
Text or call.
I can't even tell you how many
Social
unread
media, I
texts I
suck
get.
at social media. Unreads on social media, I go
Mhm.
crazy with unreads on social media. And it's
Yeah.
not purposely, I just can't. I can't do
Yeah,
it.
you can't get to it. You need an assistant.
I don't turn. Yeah. Okay. When I
Yeah.
can afford, I'm gonna try to get one off of one of these AI assistants,
Yeah.
bro.
No, listen, elevation is key. On top of all the stuff I do, I still find time to give back. I
Mm-hmm.
mentor, okay, young girls through Focus Fairies mentoring, and we mentor girls from age 7 to 21, different schools. We go and do activities with them. We teach them about self love, self care, and these are all in underprivileged communities.
Mm-hmm.
And these girls need to know like it's more to life than this corner, this block right here. You got to know you can leave anytime you want to. And I tell these girls, don't be scared. Don't wait for your friends. Don't wait for your cousins. If you want to leave when you graduate, go.
Mm-hmm.
That was the biggest thing. I was so happy that I didn't wait for anybody when I moved to Miami. But we try to teach these girls and give them the guidance they need to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
So if they wanna act, they wanna dance, we finna do headshots. They going on prom, we finna help them pay for prom because they are loved, and you are not where you live. If that make any sense.
No, for sure. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Especially with somebody with a 10-year-old daughter. So,
Hmm.
what do you think, if anything, like ails our young girls? You know what I'm saying? What do you say would be like the biggest things that our young girls probably need help with, or probably have a lack of, or probably need more of, type shit?
I would say resources. I meet a lot of talented young girls who they code at different things. Dancing. I love to see my girls dance. They be killing it. They can flip like crazy.
Yeah, my daughter
I,
in
I can't
gymnastics
keep
too.
up with none of that, but they can flip, they can sing, they can draw, do hair and nails. Like
Hmm.
these girls are so talented and they don't have the resources to that can put into them, to help them nourish what they got. And that's where groups like us, we come in and we try to help them with that. But I know it's a lot more out there. Everybody gotta put their hand on these kids because they are the future. I know that's always cliche, but they are.
Hmm.
So the resources gotta be there for them, man. And the love and the respect from the community. If y'all know these kids out here doing something good and they kids, please put the guns down. Like y'all know these kids out here getting out of school and y'all cutting up. Stop. Let them walk past in peace.
Hmm. That's a whole nother thing. It's
Man.
a whole isn't because it's super. It's like they even younger now than they ever was doing the shooting. So it's like,
Yeah. Kids throwing away their lives, man. Don't do that.
yeah, for sure. Now, also with being an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? Do you ever pay attention to like the analytics? Is that important to you? Like at the end of the month, you sitting down and see what
Mhm.
the show's doing to see what you brought in on the PI side, or are you just, you know what I'm saying, just you enjoy what you're doing? So, you know what I'm saying, if you enjoy what you're doing, it's not work type shit.
Nah, you definitely gotta monitor your back end.
Hmm.
No diddy. Like
You couldn't wait to get that in.
oh wait. No, that was a natural reaction. Woo-wee. That was a
You gotta
natural
get that no
thing.
Diddy in, bro.
But
Can
they
I
be
say no
saying
Diddy on here?
look here. Look here. You gotta monitor your business stuff. Say that in a different way. No, you gotta monitor that type of stuff because that's how you gonna know how to move. You gotta see how these videos are doing, what people engaging in. Like now, I'm learning like people like that quick thing on TikTok or
Mhm.
or on the social media in general. Like they like to see something real quick, laugh, and keep going. They hee hee and keep
Make
going.
another one,
Yeah,
goddamn it,
that's it.
bro.
So now and then I'm saying like, okay, YouTube more so geared for like longer things. Like dang, no diddy again. Is geared for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so definitely got to monitor all of that stuff and see what your stats is and how you can bring more people in. And you got to do your research. You got to see who else doing something similar and how you cannot steal from them. But like I heard, real artists steal.
I'll be.
So
That's
you
what I
get use the
tell.
Diddy fame.
Free game. You see me doing. I'm gonna tell you. I just got it from this dude on YouTube. I was watching his shit.
Uh huh.
See his headphones, and I wouldn't bought the same headphones
Period.
he got. Oh,
Period.
bro, type
Yeah,
shit. That's
no
all.
shame in the game.
Oh, sure.
I got this book called like real actor steal or something like that,
Mhm.
and it is what it is. So yeah, you definitely got to monitor all that stuff. Speaking of acting, I'm finna try that. Okay.
Let me help.
Yeah. I think I would be cold in like Chicago PD roles. And manager, I could do anyone, right? The girl in the laboratory reading you the results.
That's crazy.
Or the cop, because I got this military police background.
That's
I can clear a
crazy.
room like this.
I want to do dramatic skits because
Yeah.
Chicago got it on lock with like the comedy skits. I want to do dramatic skits. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Like
You know who you gonna hit up, right?
the cop come knock on the door. We can't find your kid. And we don't know where they at, man.
Yep.
Type shit. Or
Let's see what you got.
somebody walk home and they girl in the crib with some other dude. He just got
Yep.
off work. Type shit. That's
Yep.
type shit I want to do.
Okay. Well, you know who to hit up.
Dead serious. Like
Period.
what? And like what would you do?
No, no. The dopest thing about acting so far, because I've been doing research into it, and aside from doing these
Shit, you
headshots,
already ready? Goddamn.
yeah,
You
no,
taking headshots and shit.
I'm doing headshots. I'm filming monologues. Like I want to get out there.
Mhm.
And the biggest thing I noticed is that you can really navigate in that field. Like you heard me say, I can do Chicago PD stuff. I can do like the cop role, right? I can do the laboratory girl role.
Yeah.
I can definitely do the girls trip, the funny girl, one of the funny roles in there. But it's amazing to expand because you don't know what you're capable of until you try it, right? So I want to put myself in a place where I'm doing something dramatic and see if I really got what it takes to step away from my comfort zone.
Now, before you get up out of here, you do so much. You know what I'm saying? You're so much to so many people.
Mm.
What's your support system like? You know what I'm saying? I talk to a lot of people who's like creatives or they're business owners or they're entrepreneurs, and they be like their biggest supporters is people that they never met or people that they met on land and now they the biggest consumer of they product. You know what I'm saying? So, who are some of your biggest supporters?
I definitely got to start with my family. My baby, she when she see me get dressed, she like, oh, mommy, you pretty. Yes, mommy, I like that. And she think her mommy is a queen, and I am.
Mhm.
So I love that when she see me, on TV, and she's like, oh my God, that's my mommy. I love that. I love how it feels. Of course, my family, we support each other in everything we do. I got the dopest cousins, my parents, of course, and I do got some amazing friends. I'll be honest. I got friends all over the world, and I go see them. I pull up on them because I travel, and they support me what I do. I love the honest opinions when people hit me up and tell me like, "Hey, I like this," or "I think you should do that." I take it into consideration and I apply it. So if anybody out there if you see something and you see like I'm slipping on something, tell me because I'm gonna apply it.
For sure. Now as a traveler, what's your outside of a summertime shot? What's the best place to be or that you ever been or your best recommendation spot? What's the best place?
I'll be honest. I really enjoyed like I think it was like right before it changed to fall. So New York.
Yeah,
I did enjoy it. Now, did I enjoy the smell? No. Did
talking
I
about the
enjoy
smell.
them ratatouilles? No.
I
Didn't.
never been. I just think it looked like Chicago already. I just
No,
feel like I'm
it got so much to give, right? Because I'm a movie head, right? I'll say some random movie quotes out of nowhere, and if you cold, you gonna pick up
yeah.
on, right? Like I said in the beginning of the world, Craig.
Yeah,
What that come
you
from?
ain't catch the turtle.
I did.
Yeah, all right,
I'm a movie
all
head.
right,
I
for
told you.
sure.
But no, when I went there and did like the tour to see what they did, Home Alone, Big Daddy, that's one of my favorite movies. I love Adam Sandler, and John Wick. Well, my boy got beat up right there, but it was where he got beat. He got beat up.
Some landmarks.
Yeah, and then not only that, we was able to go to Coney Island.
Is that like a special tour or something?
No, my homegirl, she planned all this, and she like the best person to travel
She
with.
raw.
She cold, man. We was on the subways, just to get that experience.
Subways? What that?
Hey, we was getting that full blown experience, man.
I
And
like the Warriors in that
we
bitch.
definitely was
bro.
getting warriors. Okay, we definitely was.
Where y'all from? We Genie? No.
Yeah, man. The subway was cool. And then we took the Amtrak to Philly and ran up the stairs. Got the picture by the Rocky statue. I'm obsessed with Creed, so I was super geeked. But that whole manager, that was like 4 days. We
That's
did
a
all
real
of that.
trip. That's a real trip.
We did all of that in like 4 days. If even I feel like I'm low key tripping. It might have been three, but we squares all that in and had an amazing time. Amazing time. So I think that was one of my best trips.
For sure, for sure. So now we back in Chicago. What's the main goal? What's the motivations? You know what I'm saying? For somebody who may be watching this or seeing this for the first time, what do you want them to know about you? You know what I'm saying? What are you giving the consumer?
I'm a helper by nature. Okay, I like to help people. If you hit me up, I will check your resume out for you. I will give you some resources, especially if you know some kids that might need it. Um, I need people to know that elevation is key. Okay. You have to keep going every day, even if you've been through something, because you are not where you grew up at. Okay. I know I'm not. And I don't want to take nothing away from Chicago. I'm born and raised. I love my city, but I had to get out and try something different. And if anybody watching, like, I need you to try something different. Step outside your comfort zone, and don't be afraid. Don't wait on people. And to anybody out there doing some foolishness, like, put them guns down. Um, I'm used to seeing people, box it out. So if you got to box it out, go ahead and get your Creed on, get your Rocky on. But please put the guns down.
No, no. How long was you going from Chicago?
I moved for about six. I moved from Chicago then to Jamaica. So
That's a hell of a move, goddamn it.
wait. My bad. I went from Chicago to Florida, then to Jamaica, and then back here.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I feel like I left in 2012, came back in 2021.
Did it take like some adjustment? I was in Springfield for 2 years. I came back on, bro. Like, why y'all driving so fast on,
Yeah.
bro? So did it take any adjusting when you got back to the city? Like, was there any like major differences, or you just feel like back in the mode?
No, you know what? The major thing was me continuing my counseling and being okay with being outside again. I stayed in my backyard for a long time,
Yeah, for sure.
and I was kind of scared to go out because I was watching the news. We victims of gun violence. I didn't want nothing to happen to me and my baby.
Mm-hmm.
So for a long time, I didn't really go out too much. When I started going out, that's when I joined the Jeep Club, Shy Wrangler Jeep Club, and that was my first time stepping out and being around people.
Yeah, I got footage.
Man,
Yeah, I
we got
got footage. Y'all
we
need a
got footage.
cameraman?
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, if you throwing your shot,
I
then
got a
come
birds on, bro. I got the bird. We got like,
come on out and get
bro,
the footage, man.
bro. I ain't got no Jeep though. That's the only thing.
No, you don't. If you finna do that though, but we welcome people. Like when we have
Yeah.
certain events, everybody come out. It be a vibe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. That's dope. That's dope. Well, I'm definitely glad you came through and shared your story. Before you get up out of here, let the people. No, another question I want to ask you. So for the show, what's the name of the show again? I'm sorry.
Love and layovers. So
Love.
love and then the letter N and then layovers.
So are we filming in Chicago? Like for anybody watching this and listening right now, I got a heavy base in Chicago. Can these brothers come sit down? Cause I know some brothers right now who think they some bosses. Can they come? Can they sign up?
I'm
Can they
only
be
looking
on the
for the
episode?
king, okay? You got to be a boss. You cannot be. I'm looking for Mufasa, not the hyenas, okay?
Are we doing some
Got to be a
episodes
boss.
out in 290?
We definitely gonna get some done. I feel like I have to, cause this is where I'm from, right? Even though
And they gonna go up.
no, they definitely gonna go up. I love my people. I love my Chicago people. Ain't nothing like Chicago slang. Like I love being able to talk to a guy and he tell me like you tweaking and I be like, no, you
Yeah,
tweaking.
I'm sure.
And I tell him like I'm finna bake your ass. Like I love being able to talk like that. So ain't nobody finna give me that but Chicago. So I definitely gotta do it here. I feel like I want to try to get an episode in before it get freezing cold because we like to bundle up and stay inside.
We got you unlimited in.
Yeah.
What so do you strictly do like people who are like strictly want to be potential like suitors, or would you do somebody who like an internet person? Would you do one of
And
those?
if you come, I'm gonna sniff you out. Like I'm gonna be like, you only here to try and play games with me. Now, mind you, we can go on the date.
Would
or
you
two,
do it
but
though? Would you?
no, I mean, listen. If you're an internet guy and you feel like you want to shoot your shot because you a boss too,
Mm-hmm.
then come through.
Okay.
I just ain't looking for no outside guy who's still in the streets and you coming to me smelling like outside and smashed mosquitoes or something like dirty mosquitoes. My bucket water. You feel me? Like I don't want that outside type of guy. But if you feel like you a grown man, even if you an internet guy, come through. Like
Yeah.
shoot your
No,
shot.
for sure. No, I'm saying like could like the oldest YN come on now?
The oldest YN. Every time you say that, I think about the hyenas. Can the hyena come? Let me think.
Hey, this is not a diss track, oldest YN.
Listen, if the oldest YN coming, he got himself together. Come shoot your shot, okay? If you get shot down, just know it's gonna be with love.
My boy Mango watching this right now. He gonna be the first person.
He gonna
to
shoot the
sign up.
shot.
What?
No, look, y'all can sign up at my website. It's gonna be loveandlayovers.com. You'll see a place where you can apply, and you'll get an email. So check your email. Probably get a text message too. But yeah, we'll tell you when we filming. But just you can sign up now. Like it's open for anybody to sign up in any place in the world because I am still traveling.
For sure. And that's dope. And that's dope. So before you slide, we got that information. Let the people know where they can find you on social media. Where is the mentorship, is that like a curriculum where y'all offer it to different schools and
Yeah,
stuff, or is that
yeah.
just
Yeah, so that is called Focus Fairies Mentoring, and it's offered around West Side and South Side. So if you Google that, you'll find that information. And if your kid attends one of the schools that we are already at, sign them up. It's a really good experience. We really work with these girls, and we have a good time. And I love them. I
mm,
love the girls. I'm hoping that we expand soon for the boys too, because sometimes I'll find myself in the gym playing ball with the boys
yeah,
and just trying to prove
the
to them.
boys need that shit.
Yeah,
That and
yeah.
that be why they be and be no role models,
Hmm.
bro.
Yeah, I know. I met some cool young men before, and we hoop together. We talk about life and
Yeah,
all of that. They want somebody they can relate to,
yeah, for
so they got
sure.
to know. Like, I'm a Chicago girl too.
Yeah,
I got some stuff going on. I might have it. You feel
yeah,
me? But I grew up here too.
yeah, for sure.
So that's where y'all can look up Focus Fairies Mentoring. For Love and Layovers, that's on all platforms. If you just look it up, again, it's Love and then the letter N and then Layovers, all one word. I'm on all the platforms right now. I just started that because, of course, I'm doing all the filming and the editing and stuff like now. So, yeah, check me out. Y'all might get some labs here and there.
For sure, for sure. Well, I definitely appreciate your time. It's the most valuable thing we got. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In a minute, gang.